Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Written Wednesday. And by episode, I mean I'm currently streaming and it's not quite an episode yet. But we are joined by a full house tonight of Swoosh and Mr. Cool Yummy. That's right, our little buddy here is the work in progress of a species that's going to be featured in a video that a friend of mine is making about some of the species in Infinity Quest. She is currently working on the second video in the series as I film this, so this is going to be a few weeks out, and by the time this is out, likely she will already have uploaded most of these. I will begin including links in the description, I do believe, to finally show that off. As some of you long-time watchers may recall, I've mentioned it many streams ago, and it is now finally a reality that we are realizing, and I could not be happier that she did this for me. Check her out. Her name is The Character Consultancy on YouTube, on Fur Affinity, and on DeviantArt and Twitter. And what she does is she offers a service where she looks deeper into the psychological profile of your character and basically provides a platform for open discussion with other people who can admire the depth and the history and the world building and the work and effort you put into your character. All you do is pay her a commission to want to do the video and assemble all the knowledge, and she goes through and narrates and assembles all the artwork you may have and everything and does a video about it. It's really cool. I can't tell you how gratifying it is to have someone else go over your work and present it so eloquently and nicely. It's heartwarming. It validates a lot of work on this. Okay, that's a pair of glasses with a body. Yes, indeed. So, without further ado, let's see if we can type. I am not officially joining the NaNoWriMo thing, the November writing challenge, because I'm still coming down off Inktober, and I'm pretty sure if I tried to do a couple of month challenges back to back to back, I would in fact die. So, my goal for today is quite simply to get to the end of this page up here, and I think that's obtainable. I only have Swoosh, but I'm pretty sure with her unique motivational skills we will be able to get through this. Now, as I have said multiple times in the past, it is paramount in its importance to keep notes of things so that you don't forget them. There is a duality to most advice you will receive online, or from anyone really, which you can take it to too far of an extreme on either end. The advice I've gotten of, if you have an idea, sleep on it, and if you remember it in the morning, it's good because it has staying power and has stayed with you, and if you forget it, then you're not missing much. But at the same time, not striking while the iron is hot. When you have the iron in the fire and you wait for it to cool first to see how good the sword will be after you forge it, it misses its mark and you lose that momentum. So every ounce of advice you have to take with a little grain of salt. And if it feels like a good idea to you, make a note of it. You can come back to it later and judge it then. But I think it's better in most cases not to forget what's up here. Oof, that's terrible advice. I always have great ideas and I keep forgetting what they were. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's some situations where it works for little minor details, but I think as a going philosophy, as it's often presented as, it's not a very workable set of marching orders. So, I'm going to write down gun dome. Roll a young space. I want to see, just Google real quick, symbol for long O sound. Most vote. Okay. Let me just make a quick little thing here. Alright. Copy that. Okay, so that would be you. Alt plus O. Could I do this on my own? Right, hang on. Shh, Sush. Be calm. Be quiet. I can hear your aggressive mute noises from here. Alt plus O. That didn't work. Continue typing. Hey. That is... Is it the other alt? No. There we go. I just copied and pasted it. Works wonders. Alright. Gundome. Rolfian Space. I had that idea for that name, and I wanted to hang on to that. Okay. And, since I'm in quite the hyper-manic mood today, I have decided to do something a little bit special. I will be fighting the forces of my Coke Zero addiction, and I've instead brought a nice cup of tea. This is green tea, which annoys me because it's not actually green, and one day I will dedicate an entire video about making honest tea. Oh, that is delightful. Nothing says fancy like sitting in front of a canvas, trying desperately to write and drinking from silver with the little cool bro Yami here. Delicious. Coke Zero is flat, just like the planet. Oh, Sush, you are a smug little thing. Wait a sec, that isn't flat, that's a circle. Hang on, I've been duped. Someone call Andy. By the way, shout out to anybody who remembers the Andy Griffith show and actually enjoys watching it. You are bros to me. Now, let's see if I can't get back into the feel of things here. Now that we've got our little broski mascot down here in the corner. By the way, I'm going to provide in the chat... We at the Flat Earth Society gain more and more member around... Oh yes, I remember that tweet. That was glorious. We gain more and more members around the globe every day. Hang on. Wait a sec. Big brain. Oh, and speaking of big brain, hey, Ethan. Good to have you. I'm trying to decode the symbol you just sent to me. It looks like someone deranged screaming at a cube. Ah. Alrighty. So, it's Sush. Yes, the beast, the myth, the legend. Now, I'm just going to bring up here a list of things, and I'm going to post something to the chat because I think I'm going to make this little dude our mascot. I think it was aha work 2, and this should completely bug and freak out my stream. So, just give me a moment. Yes. Okay. That's not it. I'm not going to overburden anybody too greatly. But let's say we come up with a proper Yoggle-style name for our Machi native, the Yami here in sunglasses. These are all the name suffixes that normally are given to Yoggle or Yami on their home planet. So I'm just going to post these down here. Just as long as the front of the name or somewhere towards the beginning has one of these suffixes, I will consider the name. Just make it sound spacey. Yes, I do. My name actually has a meaning, Caleb, which a lot of my friends have taken to want to tell me. Apparently, there's a zodiac monkey sign for it. There's some sort of meaning about dog behind it, and then there's some kind of meaning about excessively loyal or dependable, which are all things I can get behind except for monkeys, because I hate monkeys. I don't like monkeys. I like lemurs. Lemurs are cute. Monkeys are dirty, toe-knuckle, hand-having weirdos that just creep me out because they throw feces at people. I don't like monkeys. I don't like them. Sush, I am not even remotely going to touch on that one. Ethan, if I knew what that... If I knew the answer to that question, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have a stream anymore. I'd be able to have a decisive answer for what chaos I've enacted. You step away from one moment. Well, honestly, you're not missing much. All right, what's your name, Sush? What's the name for our little cool bro with the sunglasses? It doesn't have to be the suffix 100 times. Iet et tetsu tete. Suki. Ethan, I didn't even have one of these suffixes here. Tetsu. You know what? I think... Well, no. I'll let it to everybody else. I could come up with a name, but I'm not going to. Suki Undies. Suki Undies, Ethan. Just for that, you're not getting any tea. Alright, well, anyway. Back to the... OMG, I just got it. I did it. Alright, let's get back to the story. Now watch, I actually won't be able to get my one singular goal of finishing this page here that I'm on right here. Alright. All these intrusions. Sush, I am not even going to... But you know I know what that is. What's going on? What's going on? I like that. We'll call him I was gone. ready. Let's see what Sush sent. How am I going to get demonetized this stream? Haha, joke. I don't get enough viewership to get monetized. Wishful thinking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, please, no. No. Oh, spare me. No. Jesus, no. You are not giving me a lot of characters to play with. Well, okay, just... Oh, Hardwired, it's Meg! The thing with Yoggle names is they have a suffix and then a base name. The suffix of their name or prefix would only be the little things I have listed here, and then it would be the rest of the name. Like the one character I have is Agor, and he has a brother named Fleeg. So it's just a base name with a suffix attached to it. Yeah, Yorgles. No, Yoggle. The R isn't needed there. But yeah, we were thinking of doing a Yoggle name for, and by we I mean me exclusively. I'm trying to force a mascot out of the cool little Yami here, and the Yami are a species that share the planet of Machi with the Yoggle. And I was thinking about giving this cool little broski here his own little name, and I posted all the Yoggle naming suffixes in the chat. And then in the story, because I realized putting them in the chat was a bad idea. Oh, we, as in the queens of we. You need to make one of your Yorggle called Etauni. They're not Yorggle, they're Yoggle. It's Y-O-G-L. Yoggle. Yay. And I'm so glad that Spellcheck is so confident in the spelling of Yoggle that it now thinks to correct me on the spelling. Thank you. Thank you. Do-ba-do-do-do-do, making fancy tea. He wears an American flag and sunglasses. All right, what? That was the joke. Let me see. Iatunis. Oh, okay.
États-Unis.
What? Itazuni?
États-Unis.
Itazini?
États-Unis.
Itazucchini?
États-Unis.
No thanks, I already had dinner. It's unique hearing French pronounced because at every given moment to me it usually sounds like whoever is speaking it has their mouth melting. Eat the zini, duh. Come on, Caleb, consume it. Ah. Then in a sheer panic, I just start eating random objects around the room, hoping that it's the zini. On a related note, I heard the zinis are a wonderful tribe. I'm the elf. Sure. Okay, Sush. Now, I was going to write down a name to use later for the Rolfians. Don't mock me, says Shush. I am not mocking you. No, totally not. I don't know what you're talking about. Goodness gracious, get a hobby, spell check. Wow, he laughed so hard. I drew a yote and it wasn't supposed to be a yoggle, but now I cannot unsee it. Let me see! Send it to me in Discord! Alright, so what was it? Oh, Yogi! Not Yoggle. I said no note November, and then he didn't even laugh. Yes, I did. I did so laugh at that. Swoosh, now you're just purveying fake news, and I am going to have to remove... No, I'm going to have to Chotsky you out of the picture. Alright, let's see. Come on, brain. Oh, we've made it to the next page. Yay! Woo! Stream's over. Oh boy, I am... How much tea have I even gone through here? I have just been nervously drinking tea and trying to think of... Holy Jesus! Okay, so, welcome to my new tea stream. I asked him to help me with my confidence problem, and instead Caleb made 4 different mute jokes. Well, I thought it would be offensive if I just muted and quieted up. That is what we were trying to get over. Fathering. Spelling error, big dumb brain in a fedora. Oh, I mean, only Caleb can be that confident. I'm not super confident, but I seem to have a moment. Fun fact, Halloween happened on Friday the 13th for the first time. Well, that's fun. And no, I'm not the big confident guy in the room here. I am the first to tell you that I think my book might have some weak spots that I need to patch up. But come on. You are not the first one. I said that multiple times. Well, that... Are you saying that you are faster than me? Gotta go fast. Not talking about book confidence. Talking about your outgoing personality. Loud and bubbly! You think I'm loud and bubbly? Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you very much. And Ethan exploded. Loud and bubbly. Well, we can definitely agree on the loud part, I think. I am the original loud lad. Swoosh is the sequel. Loud lad, the quieting. That's okay. The seething level of fury that Swoosh actually has speaks much louder than words. I'm basically champagne. Don't you know it's a shame? I'm the prequel to Loud and Bubbly. The origin story of a villain. Ugh. Okay, I gotta tie this in there. There's a sentence I want to say. I want to tie that into the last one to help the flow here. Silent but deadly. I think that sums up Sush perfectly. Silent but deadly. She doesn't make a single sound, and she bites you constantly. Quiet and carnivorous. I refuse to be called quiet and deadly. Wow, Caleb. You are so funny stealing our jokes. I know. I call it the PewDiePie formula of success. I let you do all the work with the content, and then I slap some commentary and a funny accent over top of it. Chop chop. No, speaking though of Pewdie, I'm glad that he's kind of undergoing a renaissance of sorts, because I liked original Pewds, like way back in the day when he was loud and screaming, and oh Jesus, I forgot to send Bookworm the link. Hey Katie, I'm sorry I forgot to send you the stream link. But what I was saying before tea started spilling out of my face onto the rest of my body, like some kind of horrible fountain. I liked the original Pewdie golden era with Stefano and Barrels and Mr. Cher. And once he started breaking down after that, and he started getting out of the noisier persona, I liked that. And then there was the weird period where he had like the Chris Ainsley stand-ins and like the big beard, and he just seemed kind of bitter, or like, what am I even doing? I'm still here, I guess. And that he kind of started to lose me. But in recent times, especially with the Minecraft series, I notice he's turning it back around and just generally having a fun time. And I think that's something that shows a lot in his content, and I'm just happy that it's coming back around for him, because it gives me something fun to watch. Okay. I've got your channel basically memorized. Yay! Yikes, Caleb. You send me the link while I am already there, and you don't invite Katie. Yeah, I know. My priorities are kind of screwed on that one. Bites Katie. Don't tell me how to grief him. Or how to give him grief. Yeah, no, if anyone is the patron saint of giving me a hard time, it's Sush. I swear, oh, come on, Sush, why you gotta do this to me? I swear if you fuse me and Caleb, you get a functional human who can read. I can't help but think of the rule of diminishing returns, Sush, because I don't think you're adding anything to this equation. I've just got a Sush tacked to me at that point. I think the Caleb half of that fusion dance is pulling most of the weight. I don't need anyone else to give me a hard time. I get that. Enough at work already. Through story torture. Okay, as Sush just turned into Crash Bandicoot. Wow! I'm not going to get any writing done. I'm just going to be a giggly moron most of this stream, I think. Okay, straighten the collar. Try reasoning with people in their 70s who think they're entitled to discounts on everything. Ah, yes. The I'm old, so therefore money is no longer a part of this equation. What do you mean I have to plug in my TV? It said wireless. A 30-year-old boomer. Oh, Sush, you gotta stop these. These are military ballistics grade burns. This is a real thing that happened to me, by the way. Must read, regular-sized print. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to comment on that, because I'm pretty sure every other YouTube channel that exists has already said it better than what I can, but it's such a condescending type of humor, where it's just, wife bad, haha, kid dumb, he no understand how book work. Funny because I remember how old thing do, and then they write a million articles of why millennials have destroyed mayonnaise, why millennials do not understand the benefits of the egg salad sandwich, millennials are destroying society. And then when you start the okay boomer reply, then civil relations between the generations has now been canceled. I hate this cry bullying mentality that a lot of these people tend to adopt, because you spend years and years and years and article after article after article dumping on someone, and it's only when they start laughing at you and they get their own inside joke to say something back about you that, oh, that's the step too far, you weren't supposed to fight back. Oh yes, I saw that. Did you, Sushimaru points out, did you see the article that was talking about how the OK Boomer meme was destroying society? Yes, I did. Out of all the articles they print about how millennials just don't get it and are ruining society, and it's a scary new world out there that we're facing and that we're going to develop into, and that maybe millennials are to blame here. OK Boomer, a joke in response to that. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. That's the cold cock out of nowhere. Literally, the entire comment section is just okay, boomer, and 2,000 replies. Oh, be still my angry, angry heart. Wait a second. I believe our talks of memes and the news has brought Sesra in here, the most beloved and famous and most incredible yinglet of them all. Thank you for joining me, Sesra. It is an honor and pleasure to have you. I really do need to get the little puppets of all like the mainstays of the stream, so I can just have everybody like guest star and be with me, because that would be awesome. Okay, Boomer, go drink your... Hey, you leave Monster Energy out of this, Ethan. He didn't hurt nobody. This is a stick-up. Hello, Sesra. Oh, God, yeah, no, the blink me. Oh, God. If anyone can find this in the chat, I absolutely love this meme. I think it's when the edgy anime protagonist puts their sword back in their sheath, and it's the face of the guy blinking, but the third frame, when he opens his eyes back up, he's all like in half. Speaking of edgy anime characters, the fight with Mecha Frieza was way too short, but my God, was that cool when it ends. And he just pulls out the sword and he goes like, ugh! And he cuts him in half and he just starts like, ugh! You know the anime slide where like they start going apart. Ugh. Slowly standing awkwardly, much too close to the camera so everyone can get a look at my buttons on my jacket. Ooh. Why does it look so badly crooked? There we are. Yeah, no, baby boomers stopped at about the 70s, I do believe. 87, yes, the anime, nice. Lice. Oh, yes. Sesra knows where it's at. Same here. Oh, hey, actually, Sesra, I am going to send you a picture. I'm going to do this right now in the middle of the stream because I don't care. But during Inktober, I had an idea for a comic. And, like, my DeviantArt gallery is littered with the starts of comics that I've wanted to do and just not. And it's a real shame to me because I have this folder of all the comics I used to make as a kid, And it would be nothing for me to sit down and actually do it, and now I can't seem to do it anymore. But I had this idea for a comic during Inktober. Yeah, no, Swoosh has managed to reinstill a love for certain animes back into me. And I did lose it around, like, the early 2000s, because I don't... Like, the stuff they were playing on TV just all blended together and seemed the same. But I was thinking about this idea for a comic, and I went, if I were to seriously do a comic, how would I do it? Like, what style would be the easiest for me to actually sit down and draw it? And the first thing that popped into my head is anime. Because, like, I still have the stack right here of all the how to draw manga books I get from the Scholastics book fair. Because, of course you would. What teenager wouldn't? You have the Scholastics book fair, and then you have the cool anime books. Yeah, no, I still have, like, both of them right here. And it was, like, the coolest thing at the time, and now you look back at it as someone who actually does art commissions, and it's a little bit of the feeling, but yeah, right here. Anyone remember these? Hey, let me see if I can, yeah. Hang on, there we go. How to draw. And we had this one. You guys remember them. I'm pretty sure you guys still have. These ones. Because these were like the single most popular how to draw anime things. Yes, even I has a few of them. See, Swoosh is just an influential force throughout the cosmos. Anime and Swoosh are actually the same person. That's the season 5 plot twist, where it's revealed that anime is just what happens when Swoosh dreams, and somehow she's figured out a way to coagulate it into the real world. But back to the comic idea. I was thinking anime. That would be the quickest thing to want to draw, because before I actually seriously tried to develop my own style or draw realism, what I defaulted to before, and this kind of held me back a lot, because a lot of my drawings, I never bothered to learn anatomy. I just try and copy what was in the books or try and copy an anime look. So I'd usually have characters that were like super, super long and had broken anatomy, because I was trying to make it look like the end product rather than actually understanding how it worked, so it ended up looking like neither. So I practiced with that, and I got kind of good at it, and it's still kind of there. I think it's just muscle memory at this point. And I started thinking more, and I developed a story, and I decided, okay, well, I'll sit down, I'll try and sketch out a few characters, and Swoosh hates them. But I'm thinking about taking and developing the characters a little bit more and maybe giving a comic a try. And I still want to do a comic with me and Cesra based in Valsalia's Out of Placers comics universe, because I think that would be really fun, because that's a fun comic when it's not being like, it's got a pervy sense of humor at times, and I've kind of noticed it a little bit more in recent pages, that it's kind of delving into that funny, like, it's trying to be more funny than it is a serious story. But at the same time, he's balancing it out with a character was just stabbed. So I don't know if he's trying to lighten the mood or not. But I give it a read. It's fun. It's a good comic. You will fall in love with the Yinglets, and you will want your own Cesra. No household is complete without your own Cesra, and that is a fact. Comics, lots of work. Weh, eardroops. Yes, but I liked your comics, and you know what? At least you had the gusto and the determination to put up 2 or 3 pages of that awesome Yinglets in Space comic that you were doing, and I still love it to this day, and I'm still going to do some gift art detailing and designing a Yinglet spaceship. My neck has just been a problem for like a week now, and I'd say it's a pain in the neck, but that would be stating the obvious. Why is there so much tea stuck to my upper lip? So yeah, if I can do a comic, I'd like to do the one with the anime dude, which I sent to Cesra for her viewing pleasure in Discord, and then I'd like to do the one Out of Placers thing with Cesra. Your own personal Cesra. A Yinglet to call on your own. A Yinglet to hug. A Yinglet to feed. A Yinglet to give unlimited access to your computer too, because this yinglet requires Wi-Fi, because she's cool like that, and she's got many, many busy things to do like a functioning adult, which I can only aspire to. One yinglet to rule them all. Yeah, Sush knows where it's at. This stream has pretty much just been me drinking as much tea as physically possible and typing 2 sentences. Good day. Oh, thank you. It was actually in a terrible state when I found it. It was dirty and tarnished, and I'm going to give it a couple more hits of the Tarnex, and I think that's going to bring it around really nicely, but... Lord of the Rings, yeah. Well, Sush, you really don't need to read it to get the premise, because you've already mastered the real purpose of Lord of the Rings, to learn enough quotes from it to be able to make very funny jokes with all your nerdy friends. And I appreciate your effort. I still have a video I need to do, based on Inktober, speaking of nerdy things. I had actually filmed myself putting together one of the drawings, and I'm going to do like a speed paint kind of thing for my YouTube channel, because I think that might be cool. Multiple rings, but all inferior to the one ring. Well, because there's other rings, it's just one ring to rule them all. It's the Lord of the other rings, I guess. My boy, your file is almost a gig large. I don't know why my computer makes such big files, Ethan. It just does. I hate that video files are that huge. Apparently my computer is the Moto of video files. It's just like 'em big. You like 'em chunky. Moto. Yeah, there we go. Everybody, just start typing lyrics to the Moto song in the chat. I'll see if I can't force my gnat-like attention span back to the book. Remove the background. I don't know how to do that! It just does, sips tea, yes. I love Crash Bandicoot. Repeat. I like 'em chunky. Ethan's just having his own moment. How are you single? Who on earth do you think would want to be with this on a 24-hour basis? Meg, who do you hate? Not everyone is outgoing like you, Meg. Much round, so chunky. Chunky. Oh god, that just reminds me of my favorite thing from a Leslie Nielsen movie, Dracula Dead and Loving It. The scene where he has a daymare. I love the bit where he's out in the picnic and he's just walking around and Reinfeld runs, "No, master, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I am cured. I'm eating," and the way he says, "chitin and drinking wine." I love that accent. I don't know how he says it. It's like, chitin and wine. I'm eating chicken. Like, however he says it is just magnificent. That single clip I could listen to forever, and it makes me wish that was actually a part of like the serious movie where Dracula could just be out and about and he's just like, "I'm going to attend a picnic because why the hell not?" Yeah, no, we all know that this right here is Dorkula. You can't be Dracula in a fedora. Because I learned all my life lessons from Chowder ladies. See, I know how to call them. Hang on. Oh, Mirak. Colby says, "Hi, Sush. Would you like some squats with that order?" Oh, God. Thank you, Meg, for knowing Chowder. He's the impaler. Impaler. Wait, make sounds like a Twitch streamer now. Yikes! Who? You never watched Chowder? Hug me. Ladies, Mondo! The greatest chef in Marzipan City! And the worst impressionist ever to host a stream. Mondo. Ethan, we keep it PG here. We keep it in the PG zone. By PG, I mean we go PG-13, and I try and watch my mouth, and occasionally I have a slip. And sometimes we get philosophical, and Sush makes me talk about baby Hitler. But, nice photo, Caleb. Oh, thank you. That's a Yami. It's one of the secondary species of the planet of Machi. Alright, think brain. Think brain! Yes, Mungdal is the chicken destroyer. Just overdub it in post with like the obvious. Mungdal is a chicken destroyer. Alright, I'm going to get some bubbly and take a powder and see if I can't bring with me my shattered attention. So, in the meantime, for Sush's viewing pleasure, I am going to leave you with the Little Roku Show. Row, row, fight the power. I have returned with the bubbly. Now, let's see if I can't force a little bit of focus out of these brain cells. Cesra went through all the trouble to join my stream, and I can't seem to force my brain to focus. All right, let me... What on earth am I missing? How did Sush cause pandemonium? Oh, free Roku show. We've got Ethan. You take the moon and you take the sun. And then Katie joins in. Bok, bok, bok. That's the lyrics as I remember them. Just kidding. I hate you forever, Katie. F in the chats. Two people hardly make everyone Sush. Besides, I never said I was against you. Sush hates jokes. You are throwing jokes at me. Heaven helps his kidneys. Hey, that's getting personal now. You have those? I need some brain cells. Never mind. I need both of them. I call them Frank and Cecil. Katie, what's a brain cell? I forget what it is, but you guys should hunt it up on YouTube because it's funny. I think it's like Carl the Brain Cell from Jimmy Neutron, and I think it's Psychic Pebbles and them making fun of Jimmy Neutron and saying that like what if Carl was like a brainlet or something like that, and it's absolutely hilarious. Oh, you see, Jimmy, there's actually a lot of evidence proving that the world is flat. Alrighty. Sparkling vitamin water, do your stuff. I don't know why my Carl sounded like Barney Gumble. That's just the way it came out. I deal with semi-brain dead people 5 days a week, says Katie. Yes, that's generally the retail experience on a good day. Seriously, sounds like you could voice commercials at this point. Probably. And at the job I do doing food demos, I kind of usually throw on like a a big kind of projecting announcer voice. 1 year, 2 months, no punched customer. Oh, sweet sobriety. But like, the acoustics of the store encourage the salespeople to be loud, and I just so happen to have a loud voice. Come try our delicious yogurt. You know, and it's fun for me to do when I'm not slurring and goofing in the middle of stream. I love when they give me anything pertaining to protein or fitness. Try our new delicious protein bars. Find your beach body without the aid of a shovel. Get big and strong and teach your noisy neighbors what for. And customers usually tend to enjoy that stuff immensely and will come over and want to try it, if only to hear me be loud and obnoxious. And I've noticed something. The more loud and intense you say the word groovy, the better it is. Like, people will come over, how are you today? Or how are you doing today, sir? And I'm going groovy. How are you? How's your day today? Groovy. I hope you're having a good day, too. Katie be like. All right, let me see what Katie be like. Let us look into the mind of Katie. 0 days since our last condescending eye roll. Caleb, you are so wonderful. Jeez, I don't do these streams just for compliments, I swear, but I appreciate them. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate all of you coming here every week. It means the world to me. Hello there! Are you not satisfied with the performance of your average household yinglet? Then try new and improved name brand Cesra when substitutes for scavs just won't cut it. Results may vary. Now, I have drinking about every beverage known to man, except for the water. I have not even remotely touched the actual water. I'm probably not going to this stream either. Is that so mean word? Scav. Indeed it is. Folds arm and oh, don't do that. Come here. Now I'm gonna have to. This is the empathy hug. The empathy hug for the Cesra. Shush, it's okay. Shush, Pat. I've learned from Carcat. I know the art of the shush, Pap. It's okay. The Gidge. Oh no, Gidge is joining. What evils await us? But you want to know, speaking of short words, scav, yes, that is the bad word for the yinglets. But one of my favorite words comes from Australia. It's sprog. Calling little kids sprogs, I do believe. I love the sound of that. The Gidge shows up. Sup? Nothing much. Gidge, we don't have to sacrifice anyone in the chat. The Skeksis have plenty of food. Why are you here, Dark One? Oh dear, I see that pic. Did you see the one about the condescending eye roll? Yes, indeed. Because I think you would get that pretty spot on, too. Yeah. I don't think Gidge looks at the pictures I send her. If eye muscles could be capable of lifting weights, I'd be able to hurl elephants by now with mine. That is the freakiest mental image I have ever had. The absolute honor and pleasure of trying to wrap my brain around. But, by the way, since everybody's in here, I am trying to force a mascot for the streams to come. So, this little swagalicious boy here in his sunglasses is a Yami, the second sentient species of the planet of Machi. And I am thinking about keeping him around. Below him, I have the list of the name suffixes for the Yoggle people. Since the Yami are integrated so fully into Yoggle society, they will include Yoggle suffixes as well in their name. Now, the name doesn't have to be made out of exclusively these. It will only sport one of these and then just come up with something alien sounding. Like, I have Agor, Fleeg, and Skargoi. Let's give this little ballin' Yami a name and keep him around, I believe. So, well, let's see what you guys think of, and I will pick a winner. This will be probably a thing for a week or two before I realize everybody's sick of it. Let's call him Craig. Craig? How about Suki Suki? How about you don't, Ethan? Ladies and gentlemen, how about you don't? Just call him Tatsu 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 Tatsu. No, I'm not going to, because I'm pretty sure My Hero Academia is going to come over and slap the living heck out of me. I do not fancy my chances against All Might, because my quirk is that I can dodge writing almost like a liquid resistant or water resistant, waterphobic fabric. Boy, stumbled through that sentence even more, Caleb. Awesome viewing content. Oh, that's getting pretty low. Please do not spill on my lap. Please do not do that. Ooh, I'm not liking that. That's a little close for comfort. Okie doke. Name him Bobus. Just call him Depatawa Imek. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Susha. That's a pun. I can't get through that one. Those are some angry consonants. Shrag. It's a bit of a mouthful. Oh, Shrag. I like that. Shrag. Okay, I can't remember how the names work again, but you should use the oo. Okay, oh, agreeable, comfortable. Are the yam even weaves though? Okay, hold on. What do we think of? Let me see. OOSHRAM! OOSHRAM! OOSHRAM, the world's coolest yami. Depatokai means do you want to go to the grocery store? The coolest guy to ever shop for groceries. Love it. Depatu. You know what? I'm going to make a reference to Sushi's one out there. I'm going to put Depatu. There we go. Why did you delete all of that? Because we have already come up with the perfect name. OOSHRAM Depatu is... OOSHRAM Masu. Let me see. Imasu. No. Imaso. There we go. Wham! OOSHRAM Imaso. Yeah, I like that. Imaso. That. Ooh. I want one of them to be big, to be called Big Han. Shrag, Lord of Shade. Yes. Yes, he is. Make a cute tiny one called Big Han. I feel like we've accomplished something even greater than actual writing here in the stream. All right, plant. Creative. No, I get what you mean, Sush. All right, let me see. From the, what did I call it? Retention pond? No, storm drains. This is OOSHRAM Imaso dropping some hot beats. I hope you like of typing. He is the chief of all the kaboblings here who join the stream, who enjoy the stream, who come here. Thanks, OOSHRAM. There we go. He is the king of all kaboblings, the rallier of the audience. I have a leaked photo of Sesra. Oh my, how scandalous. Please post it in the chat. Temperature on Machi's surface is currently 100 degrees beyond the average for eternal torture beyond life. Yeah, that sounds about like a normal weather report on Machi. And you know the sunglasses wouldn't be out of place because it's very sunny there. Ooh, le gasp! We have gasping. Sesra, what scantily clad burlesque-esque pictures do you have? That sentence doesn't work. Scandalous posted in the chat. Oh yes, let's see. You better be careful, Sush. Sesra will slam your head on her patrol clam. The next weather report will be in 3 hours. Now, on to Cooking with Craig. Patrol clam sounds hot. Oh. One day this is going to be vodka. Oh, never mind. I don't even need to be drunk. My spatial awareness and eye-hand coordination is already a joke. I do not deserve the raw professionalism of the hat. Okay, so welcome to the ow. That kind of pinched my forehead. The special. Okay, killing me, Caleb. I didn't throw the hat that hard. You're fine. Now, if we're looking to do some damage, I've got my harpoon pencil. Pictures of me scantily clad. Eee. I don't know why the heh at the end there, mixed with OOSHRAM here in the corner, just kind of work together. I don't want to know. Mental images I do not need. Dent in my forehead where hat was sitting. Alright, let's see here. Honestly, OOSHRAM looks like he's about to throw down. Correct! Either a sick debate or sick beats. OOSHRAM is how I picture Gidge, to be honest. She's always in that kind of mood, just stoic and awesome. Gidge is OOSHRAM's spirit animal. You do not need to has non-mental images destroy your non-existent. You do not need to has non-mental images destroy your non-existent mental ones. It's kind of weird because I'm the person painting that. Swing! Sparkle. Yes, she did. Gidge has done a lot of work with the creatures of Machi. She did the Yoggle, she did some of the Yoggle backgrounds, and she did the Yami here. Actually, Gidge's channel, her inner OOSHRAM. Alright, let me focus here. Excuse me. I noticed your drawings are very bony. OOSHRAM being meta. Makes sense. Meta-shram. Well, I started drawing lots of skeletons and worked my way up from that. Yeah, Gidge at any point performs like an autopsy for all her drawings. They all start out as skeletons, and then the musculature and the organs and stuff just goes on. All her layers are literally just some sort of dark magic ritual before she finds out how to bring these creatures to life. I'd like to think God did the same thing and skin was just the afterthought. Cue spooky skeleton song. Now we know we're talking about Gidge. Spooky, scary skeletons spend hours on Photoshop. They like to draw other dead things until someone pays them to stop. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only seem to socialize, but I don't think you should, 'cause you have serious character flaws and people are kind of scared. Stop talking about the meat golem. Caleb Vivo. Yeah, no, if I keep singing, Gidge is going to immediately leave the chat, come bursting through the door, and shank me with an axe. But the inside of a meat golem is a bone golem. I'm so lost. Bone golems are good for soup! Oh, yes! Yes, Katie, I'm glad you remembered Kofstad. And his bone man for soup! You told me to stop talking about a thing, but I did Katie what I should. Should I just shut up forever, Gitch? Sure. Oh, okay. Wait a... You're mute! When did you start talking? You're shut up forever for the beginning. To begin with. This is a prerequisite. You just sold Gidge air. You've made a deal in which you lose nothing, Sush. My God, she could be a business Sush. Alright, Sush, I don't want you to make a sound. And I'll pay you for it, too. Oh, that smug little face. Yeah, you know what you did, Sush. She didn't buy that expansion pack. Something about this. I refuse to pay for cut content. Oh, we could open a whole can of worms there with DLC. Why are you so thirsty? I don't know. I just am. Apparently for everything but... You know what? I'm going to try some water. I've tried everything else but water. I think I nervously drink. Let's try the water and see if we can actually inspire some actual writing. I think I'm drinking too much because I think my whole head is just leaking. Come on, sweet, glorious water. Do your stuff. Probably because he's 90% water. Yeah, probably. How else do you think I keep this natural sheen on my forehead that goes on forever? Yeah, no, it is an established verifiable scientific fact that Meg is almost entirely potato. And that when she speaks, she only makes Irish noises, top of morning. I'm a pillar of salt, to be honest. Well, you know what, Gitch? We can't really disagree there. And a little known fact is Sesra is actually two yinglets standing on top of each other to make an even greater yinglet. It's like Transformers. She's just like combined. That's spite, not Sprite. In a trench coat. Yeah, Gidge has a whole unique kind of spooky magic that just follows her around. But that would be 5 yinglets to make a transformlet. So how many yinglets do we need to make Voltronlet? How many yinglets do we need to make a Yingzord? A Yingazord? Mega Ying. I need to get some scientific people on this. Hang on. We need to increase the level of science going on in this stream. I will don my appropriate science glasses. Yes. I feel oh my god. Now OOSHRAM and me are of one mind and body. I have the appropriate glasses for conducting mad science. Yes. I also feel like I should know someone named Agent K. Katie, for the rest of the stream, you are Agent K. A Googleplex. 1 Google of yinglets equals single ying. I don't even remember which one is yin and which one is yang, but it's pretty terrifying. The yanglet. Oh god. Oh, that I had a similar joke pop into mind. Caleb, you look like you're ready for the tanning bed. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I have of such unique genetic descendants that I only reach a certain level of tan before I start to burn, and that level of tan is not. LML Yanglet. The Yanglet's just the yinglet from, like, the Midwest. Bring in the Yanglets. I don't know. You're as pale as your wall. I know I am. I don't tan. Neither do you. We're related. You see how that equation works. Meanwhile, OOSHRAM's just down there being a bro. He couldn't care. You take the writing at your own pace. A twanglet. A yinglet with an accent. Caleb is a whitelet. Thus, I am a retail member of the undead. A saleslet. And we have Ethan here, the original manlet. I hiss. I go outside in the sunshine, hiss, and then go back inside into the shadows and sell people a sofa. Good for you, Katie. I'm glad you stay active. All right. A leglet. No, you're mutelet, Sush. Nah, I just got screwed up torso. I'm a brain driving a meat bicycle. You should have stopped your sentence at starting a fund to buy Ethan. Please send $1 to the Missing Kneecap Association. I have enough henchmen though. Somebody give Ethan a GoFundMe for his kneecaps. Aren't henchmen paid? Oh, so I'm a small mute. You know what sucks? Thanks, Caleb. Yeah, Caleb sucks in general. He is just an awful person. I'm leaving his stream, to be honest. The partnership's over. I got the screwy legs. Just hook him up with a lone set of like Yinglet legs. That will boost his height incredibly. And then he'll finally have limbs in proportion with the rest of his torso. Ethan, kids, that's so brutal. Ethan is like the human version of a weenie dog. I can't type for the life of me. We just typed it just fine. Gidge would be the Y2K bug. Okay. If you guys were a disaster, what would you be? Your life. Oh, wow. Entire population of lava here. We've got some fires being thrown around. Okay, so Gidge is Y2K. I just stay as a... Oh, God, does anyone remember Y2K? How, like, dead serious everyone was going to be? Oh, God, the computers won't understand 2000 as anything but 00, and they'll fire off all the nuclear weapons because the clocks are tied into the launch button. I guess. Okay. Oh, God, it was... Bro, wiener dogs are the best. The government paid billions on that. I know. Like, and that was all over the place. Everybody was like super, oh, God, Y2K. I remember the year that ball dropped, where everybody was like taken the day before. All the shop shelves were clean. Like, everything had been picked and ready. And I hope people felt stupid that New Year's when they have like 800 pounds of toilet paper and canned seafood in their pantry, just waiting for them nuclear explosions and the computer viruses. Sadly, they get back issues though. Yeah, which is unfortunate. I wish I could have like a small set of like training wheels with like a skateboard top that you could just put underneath a weenie dog to support them and give them that much needed heel strength. Ooh, there's a good one, Seuss. Whenever I hear a journalist say on Twitter that fake news doesn't exist, I'm like, really? Y2K. Ironically, my back used to kill me while working at Subway. Now it doesn't since I got that new job. Do they just, like, let you work from bed or what? I worked 12 hours. I worked 12 hours straight, no breaks. I was just supposed to be part-time. I guess all parts counts as part-time. By the way, last week, thank you very much, Ethan, for reading with me. That was fun. Oh yeah, apparently the big joke is Sush realized that an overwhelming majority of my audience for these streams is ladies, and now she refuses to acknowledge the possibility that there is a single guy in these streams ever, even though Dovahquill is a thing. I need to go back here and see the last line of dialogue between Plaid and Maud, because I know they spoke. There is literally 0 guys in your streams, Caleb. One's hosting! Okay, so there is one allegedly. They call me Dudo McManly, says Gates. What about Chad McLadd? Chad McLadd. That's pretty awesome. I wonder if McLadd's actually a surname. I wonder if there actually is a Chad McLadd in the world. That would be the greatest thing ever. Oh, I'm going to have a bit to want to read. Okay, yeah. And I'm probably going to change Gaia X Shek because I'm not quite happy with the way that sounds. Okay. Remember our discussion about quirks? Yeah. Well, I actually thought of a cool quirk to want to have for like a My Hero Academia thing. And I thought of what one I would want to have, and it's a little jukey. No. You go first. You tell me where you wanted to take this conversation about quirks. Mine would be a little janky, a little bootleggy. But I want to hear what yours would be. Ooh, no. You know what? I think I know what your communication or what your quirk would be. So I know what the worst I know. Excuse me. So, I was going to say I know what the worst quirk to have is. Yes, do tell me, Sush. Everyone who sees you forgets your very existence as soon as you exit their cone of vision. Oh, so like the gray aliens from Doctor Who. That episode with Matt Smith. I didn't like the way that ended because I didn't really feel like something the Doctor would do, where he just hypnotizes people by making the evil aliens say, "You should kill us all on sight," because I don't think the Doctor would paragon violence and turning an entire population of men, women, and children watching the television screens into violent alien killing monsters. Just throwing that out there. Everyone who sees you, okay. I call it object permanence removal. Yeah, except your own parents wouldn't remember they have kids. Ooh, that'd be awful. I think I know what Sush's quirk would be, and I'm going to throw it out there as with the name of silence. The quirk is just called silence. She can cease the communication between any two parties and just mute sound in the area. Whether it be communication between people talking where she just makes their voices stop, or like if she focuses really hard and just like stops the communication between the neurons in people's brains and just like bam, unconsciousness. You literally spend your entire life just eating stuff from fridges, and when they'd see you, they'd freak out because there's a stranger in their house. Why does my quirk have to do with being mute? Because I'm trying to retroactively tie it back into the person so it would work. And like we could tie it in with the fact like your power gets stronger the longer you're quiet, which means you'd already have like a super incredible power. You know that would lead to actual brain damage. Rolls the eyes. Oh my god, it started. She's lost control of her eyes. No, I think there's some sort of study about like being entirely without voice or something has some sort of psychological effect on you where you don't talk to anybody. I'm not entirely certain. Oh, okay, actual knocking out. Okay, yeah, no. Right. Like concussions, how they sort of build up over a long period of time. You can just not notice it for a while or not have one for a while, but the accumulative damage you take over strenuous and physically damaging activity. Selective short-term memory. Super selective. I think for my quirk, I'd want it to be like, oh, hang on. Well, it's more magical power where your very face is incapable of being remembered by the long-term memory, right? It's like when Kenny dies and wakes up in his bed, you don't go, dying like that is sure bad for you. My quirk is necromancy. Darn Gidge bringing back all the dead. So quirky. Yeah, oh my god, Gidge. That's the best one. I'd want mine to be like... I don't know. The Life's Engine or something like that, where the harder my heart beat, the louder it would be, so it would be audible in a room, but the harder it beat, the stronger I got, so I kind of had my own, like, very janky, very bootleg, 1/4, one for all kind of sounding power, where I could at least hold in for a fight and dig deep and have the potential to be somewhat useful with the main cast of characters, but it's not quite strong enough on its own to actually be of any real consideration to anyone who knows what they're doing with One for All. And, like, it's not like I have infinite stamina or anything. Like, the heart beating super hard and making me super strong all still wears at my stamina, so eventually I will peter out. But, like, just having this where you walk into a room and you're getting ready to want to go into a brawl and you just have this like pounding in the room, I think that would be incredible. Because if they didn't know it was just your heart and they thought, oh my god, it's his quirk, it's the mighty engine, that would be awesome. Skeletons are good people. They are all skin and bones. Feed your skeletons, kids, you cheapskate. No skin. They are thin-skinned. They just can't take a joke. I watered them with milk. No. Not again. Not again. Come on. We're not going to the hysteric roots again. I water my skeletons with milk. No. Ooh. Like plants. It could be your quirk, but the only way to get it started is by listening to dubstep. Oh my god, he laughed. No, I did not. You don't have any proof. That's fake news. If I had any power that involved listening to dubstep, I'd be quirkless. Just saying. Is being deaf a quirk in real life? Is being deaf a quirk because of the dubstep? In real life, yes. In My Hero Academia, no. Okay, if my quirk is started by listening to dubstep, I'm a commit ear poking. I'm a commit deep Q-tip. God, I hate that ringing whenever you have to deal with something loud, because it's not bad enough you just had your ears bleed from something super loud. Then you have to have that annoying whistle as if, like, the universe is just going, hey, by the way, that's loud, you shouldn't do that. Gee, thanks, universe! It's not like the blood coming out of my eardrums that have just burst weren't enough of a hint for me to know that that was a bit loud, and I should not have done that. Thanks! The little added whistle, like you're mocking me, this is the only sound you're ever going to hear, was really needed there. Hey, it's a Ray! I'm so glad you could make it, and congratulations on your successful surgery and your quick recovery. I'm very glad that you are limited in the pain you experienced in your leg, and I hope that you're back up and walking soon. What did I get into? Kind of like this weird roundabout bootleg talk about My Hero Academia and our power fantasies. Specifically mine, because I want to be a big strong lad. I would be the creator of Ants at a Picnic. Ooh. Hey, Sush. Bye, Sush. Ooh, yeah, no. An itch under a cast. I assume that's very, very annoying unless you have a really, really long pencil. Ants into mercury. Wow. Oh, Ray, get a pencil. Or maybe it's a wood skewer. Yeah. If Ray had a quirk, it would be the ability to heal all diseases with her laugh. Aww. I think her quirk would be the ability to instill utter joy in even the most depressed people with her magnificent presence. Like, she shows up and literally this warm projection of absolute joy and comfort just emit from her and bring people around into a passive state of happiness. Where it's just like, you know what, suddenly I have the strength to go on. And she's just like, Zeus, Caleb, you are making me blush. Well, it's true. You are a ray of sunshine, and everybody loves having you in here. I think I speak for all of us when I say, hi, Ray. We actually have a full house now. Yeah, we actually have the gang's all here. Cesra, Meg, Katie, Ray, Sush, Gidge, Ethan. We're all here. Sorry I couldn't make it sooner. Been feeling sleepy today. Hey, pain meds do that, and your main focus needs to be to heal after your surgery. I did have a hat at some point, but I think I went stupid and threw it. And Sush is there ready to gatekeep for Ray, like she's the most precious bonsai plant that Sush has ever come across. Don't make me grab the holy water. Oh, by the way, Ray, I'm working on trying to force a mascot. I'll show you the picture here in a little bit. Oh, I love that. That is not a tactical withdrawal, you neophyte. But I understand your plan. If Gidge is gonna commit no more Sush, I'm ready. You can do it, Ray. Oh, a mascot. I don't want to see. Okay, I just need to scroll down through here real quick and make sure there's no big interaction between Mod and Plaid that I'm not familiar with. Oh yeah, OOSHRAM! Everybody remembers. Who am I killing and why? Me and because. That's reason enough. Okay, so no meaningful dialogue. Oh wait, no, it was Lilat and everybody. I just realized that. It wasn't Ethan at all. You didn't help me read. It was Lilat. Now, this is OOSHRAM down here. He is a Yami, one of the 2 sentient species that lives on Machi. I will be right back. I drank too much. Okay, now we have 2 long awkward pauses in the stream, which will be on YouTube, all for the price of 1. There goes the kneecap. Hey Ethan, do you want to trade? Okay. Damn, you guys are laying it on thick tonight. I'm flattered. She wants the booty. Yar. Oh, Sush, I have set up almost done. We can binge anime. Maybe don't talk about booty. You are not out of the wood. Out of the wood yet either. The wood. Just the one. It is a singular tree. Of high tea. Yes. Alrighty. Just like Sush's name. Yes, now you have the benefit of having Sush with you all the time. Purple is the best color. Alright, let me try and get some more done here. Everyone is doing just fine, hopefully. But then the Cadian Gidge Nation attacked. Oh, it's a terrible thing. The Sus tribe was outgunned and outsmarted. And that was before the enemy tribe showed up. We are still stuck in the Stone Age. Don't ask us how we got the clone machine to work. Oh no. What don't you like here? Dealing with others stuck in the Stone Age. Ah, retail. You were the glue that society was based on. I've heard from my coworker that ever since I went on medical leave, things have fallen apart. You keep them together. That's what I was saying! You are now a Pokemon, Meg. Instead of his name, she just goes, potato, potato. Potato, potato. Yay, there we go. Crobat because it's purple. Alright, well, see you later, Meg. It was very good to have you in here, and I'm very glad that you could be a part of this stream. This was fun. And I'm finally getting some typing done. Thank you for being a part of the rise of OOSHRAM. Well done, Caleb. Thank you. Potato Pokemon plus snow. Vodka Pokemon. Pokemon. Potato Pokemon should be Irish. The new gen is in the UK. Tatomon! Oh, that'd be cool. Imitation knowledge of making booze. You think the Irish would have invented vodka? They are known for eating potatoes and getting drunk. Yes, these are real facts about the rest of the world. Tell me more about other... Oh God, Gish, please don't. Some said it was stupid to have to grind. Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Where, like, big mechanics about actually feeling like you're involved with the breeding of Pokemon to try and get, like, the best one that you had a hand in making and training. Like, they were complaining that, oh no, that's too much of a grind. I don't like that mini-game. These core mechanics that people liked that were introduced should be removed. And Ray's like, hey, no, what about some of us who want to, like, I don't know, kind of go the Brock route? Why do we all have to be Ash? And everyone's just like, nah, I just want to throw candy at it. If I can't fix a problem by buying things, then, you know, that's too much work. Come on, brain. Don't start doing that to me already. Shoosh, we don't all glow in the dark. What am I? White people glow in the dark. Oh, geez, what am I missing? It should be literally a mutation where they are a random color. Assuming I don't care if they don't do it. I'll do it myself. I mean, the fans already do kinds of things. Had people say my eyes are super bright even in the dark. That's just because you're amazing. The radiance from within just shines outward. My special laser eyes, yes. Everyone was looking to Meg for the laser eyes when really they should have been paying attention to Ray. Last name Beam. Firing my laser. Rule 34 makes me do a cry. Okay, good God, Gitch. Yeah, no, the internet collectively needs to get a bit more of a hobby. Because we're both frequents of art websites like DeviantArt, and the second you open it up, it's right on the front page of all the websites. The second there's a new Pokemon, or a new Digimon, or a new furry character, or a new Zootopia movie, or a new Sonic movie, or a new any movie whatsoever, there's some guy out there going, oh boy, I'm going to corner this market already. Or a new Digimon. Yeah, I know it's very unlikely, Sush. Digimon is such an underappreciated IP. As if new Digimons were a thing. Yeah. Everything new goes to the front page of DA. Oh, don't I know it. By the way, I hate Eclipse. I always have to, like, whenever I log in, the first thing I do is switch that thing back over to Classic. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, and I don't know if I'm just in the minority here, and a lot of people like Eclipse. Can't stand it. I hate it. There comes a point, I think, where you try and sleek things down to such a point that it becomes so sleek that it's bland. So sleek that it's unintuitive and no longer user-friendly. It's aesthetic rather than functional. And as far as aesthetic goes, it's just bland. It just looks like a bunch of photos thumbtacked to a black piece of paper. They're trying to copy ArtStation. Yeah. DA loves recolors. Yeah. Wait, why are you using the European spelling? You get that U out of there this instant. A Ling, really. to avoid you. Ah, Sush, you're right. Thank goodness Ray can speak Sushigese. No. I think this bit of dialogue is about where I'm going to call it. So we end the stream about where it began, with me at the bottom of a page. And you know what? I'm happy with that. We got a whole page in. It might not have seemed like we were going to, but we did it. Can't stop, won't stop. Whoa. Gage, I'm not a horrible fart. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit tired or something because the dialogue just isn't coming out right, and I'm kind of noticing I'm misspelling a lot more things. I might need a bit of sleep at some point. So, I'm just going to stare awkwardly at the screen for a few more minutes, and then we might just call it. And in the meantime, OOSHRAM Imaso will keep you all company. The Caleb needs to be recharged, yeah, because I think I'm just about out of tea. Yep, we're out of tea. Get the cable. No thank you. No thank you. Ray has already sent me 2 of those. I have enough cables. Please remember to plug in your Caleb before they power down completely. Oh, ha ha. Ha ha ha. But no, I'm glad everyone's having fun. Gidge, plug him. No. That picture is great, by the way. Yeah, Gidge is kind of awesome. Huh. Alright. Man, I love owls, but if they touch my dogs, I will peel them like a banana. My poor phone makes typing chug on Picarto. Poor Ray. Well, good night, Ray. We don't want your phone to explode, and I was very happy to have you here. Thank you. Yeah, this is the part of the video where everything gets silent and everybody goes to read the chat because I'm focusing with all my mighty brain power on this bit of dialogue here. And apparently everybody's talking about undead owls. Undead owls are like flying undead cats if you think about it. Yeah, kinda. They both make a terrible undead noise and cough up nasty stuff on your carpet. Ooh, boy, oh boy, this dialect. Oh, I'm being invaded. Hello.
OOSHRAM being invaded. Look at the clock.
Oh, I have been. This is a late running stream tonight. Hey, look, Sush, it's the Arctic Gidge you were talking about. Yeah, hello, Gidge. Because for some reason, just everybody in my house to Sush is Gidge. I'm gonna bounce. Well, see you later, and I'm pretty sure at this hour I should as well. You already have. We saw you in Caleb's webcam. Hugs, Caleb. Alright, well, I believe I'm going to call it quits here, and I'll tackle this dialogue before next time's stream. Alright, until next time, though, thank you very much for joining me. Keep writing, stay creative, stay true to yourself, and remember, OOSHRAM Imaso thinks you're cool. He is a thing, and I'm going to make it stick just like the kebablings. Bye. Alright. Have fun, everybody, and until next week. I'll see you then. Goodbye.